What it do? It's your boy Kavion, and we is back with another banger. Why do you care about what other people think about you? So this is something that I personally struggle with because I tend to overthink so much about stuff. Like I'll think about such and such, what they think about that, like just overthink about stuff that's just really unnecessary. So if you're one of the people that really do that a lot, like you overthink about everything, I just want to say congratulations. You're in the right video because I'm going to be spitting facts on top of facts on top of facts on top of facts. So congratulations for even, making it to this wonderful, terrific video. And before I actually start the video, I just want to say if you are really honestly struggling with this, struggling with about what other people think about you or what they're thinking, it is a natural human behavior to do. I mean, as humans, we naturally do it. So if you think that you're the only one struggling with that or you're like the only one dealing with it, you're not. We all kind of deal with that in a way, some better than others, but it's a natural human behavior. For example, let's say you see a bad shorty over there, you see somebody you like, and so you kind of get like this behavior like, oh, I wonder if they like me back, or I wonder if they even notice me, and vice versa, so it's not a bad thing, but it becomes bad when you're kind of letting it take over your life because you're always constantly worrying about what others think about you. You feel me? Oh, that makes sense. Yeah? No? So a few things that really help me to like calm myself down, or at least when I'm like in that overthinking process, to where, I'm wondering if people are thinking about me or just overthinking basically. I usually just remind myself that what people are thinking about is none of my business. So what I mean is like, you can't control what someone's thinking about you, So for example, let's say you are with your friends or something and you guys see like a car pass by and you maybe like the car, but maybe your two homies or three homies are like, they all have different opinions on that car. You like the car, one of your other homies is like, that's a slow car. The other one's like, that's a small car. The car just looks ugly, So each of them have different opinions on that car. So what are you gonna do? Oh, like freak out because they didn't like the car? No, you like the car, that you just like the car. There's no need to try to convince them to like the car. That's their opinion, that's their thought process. You have your own thought process, your own brain, your own opinion, they have theirs. So there's no need to like really freak out about that. And so going back to, people who maybe don't like you, you can't convince them to like you. That's for whatever reason they don't. That's their reason. But that's why I said it's none of your business, because whatever they're going through, it could be insecurities, it can be some drama, whatever that's going on in their life to not like you or whatever the case is, that's not your business, that's their business. So I don't really stress about other people's opinions on me, especially when I didn't do anything. It's just kind of like a waste of energy to like worry or stress to think about why that person doesn't like me, or it's pointless. So like, for example, let's say someone comes up to me and tells me like, hey, you're a liar, you're a thief. And I'll be like, I'm not a liar or a thief. So, some people's first reaction will probably get hostile and like, you call me what? No liar, no thief. But my first reaction is gonna be like, okay, well, where's your evidence to back up that I'm a thief and that I steal? Because I know that I don't do that. So where's the evidence to back that up? So what I'm saying is like, I'm not gonna let people kind of get me out of character or get my emotion riled up for something that you're telling me, or maybe they heard it from somewhere. Like, I'm not gonna get mad about that because I know that's not true. And then you might be thinking, oh, okay, well, I know it's not true, but what if other people around me believe that's true? And honestly, if they're easily persuaded by like a one-sided thing that's happening, they probably were not there for you from the start, because people who truly know you, they're not going to believe those lies or allegations that is being told, So I always just think of that when, maybe something's going around that's just negative or just trying to mess up my image or whatever. I just ignore it, or because it's really, I like to think of it, it's like none of my business. I'm not gonna bring energy to that because I know the truth and the people around me know the truth too. So I'm not gonna go ahead and try to just get them to get me out of character. It's no sense of doing that. I like to say, like, you can't control other people's thoughts or action. You can only control how you respond to it. Another thing that I would recommend from you is really have a hobby or something. Do like have something that you're very, you know, interested in doing, or maybe you want to do. So basically a hobby, that's what a hobby is. So, you know, when you are doing something that you like, you're less to think about what others are thinking about, because you're focused on that hobby. You're focused on bettering yourself because you enjoy doing this hobby. You're having fun. So that basically gives your mind less time to like think about what such and such are thinking, or what if they're thinking this, or their thoughts on this. Like, you don't care because you're busy. You're busy doing your hobby. You're busy having a good time. So you don't have the time to like worry about what others thinking about. You know what I'm saying? I hope that makes sense, y'all. I hope this is making sense. I really do. I'm spitting facts. So, and the last tip that I can just, you know, give is start living for yourself and value yourself. You know, don't try to value for other people. You know, be yourself. If you are maybe hanging out in like a group of people, you're changing your personality to fit in that like particular group. Like, regardless, I normally don't think that works out in the long run, because you're being somebody that you're not, and you know, it might work out for the time being and it might not, you know. But still, you want to just be yourself. And when you're yourself, you know, all those negative thoughts just kind of just disappear from your head, because you're being your true self. You're not thinking about, oh, well, I wonder if they find the real me, or I wonder if they think I'm lame or something like that. You're not worried about any of that, because you're your true self. And if they can't accept that, they shouldn't be in your life. You don't want those people around you if you can't be your true self around them. Like, you just don't want people like that in your life. Like, you really don't, you know what I'm saying? But that's about it. I hope these tips were helpful to you. I know it's kind of quick. I was just trying to sum it up, but these really are things that I think of when I get in that mindset of, you know, just wondering about what other people are thinking about me, or what people are thinking about in general, because it just really helps me to not worry about that, because that's just something that's out of your hands. So it's no need to like stress about something that you can't fix. You know, if someone doesn't like you, they're just not gonna like you. There's no need to stress about trying to change their opinion to like you, or leave a positive review on each person you come across with, because that's first of all stressful, and that's just a waste of time, because you truly don't know what a person is actually thinking about, you know, all the time. They might say they like you and they might secretly hate you. Like, you can't stress about stuff like that. So, but I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you haven't already, make sure you guys do hit that like and that subscribe button, so you guys are up to date when new videos drop. And I will see you guys on my next video, and I hope y'all have a blessed day. Deuces.